Just a quick overview of the meet. The time is actually 10 a.m. on July 1st. Gates open at 8 a.m. We have all security and marshals in place to make the event as safe as possible, also not only for the competitors but also for the spectators. On a positive note, we're actually going to have the grounds properly cleaned again for the spectators as usual, so that there are not too many grass and centipedes that would attack you on the day. So yeah, it should be a pretty safe and enjoyable event. We've also sent invitations out to the Motoring Club and Barbados Rally Club to attend the meet, and we've gotten some positive responses so far from them. So hopefully it should be, in addition to our local drivers, the club drivers, we should have a pretty good show to put on for the crowd. We're also looking this year as well to introduce the possibility of having corporate booths set up on either side of the clubhouse. So if any business places are interested in setting up, coming out and entertaining their staff, any invited guests, they can contact us and we'll give you a little bit more details on the rental space and how everything goes. Obviously, those booths would be branded as you wish, because it's your rental space. We are also going to be having a lime and scrutineering on Friday, July the 29th at 4:30 p.m. This scrutineering, what we've decided to do is that we're going to have the scrutineering and the lime on the same day, so that we can have an opportunity for patrons to come out and actually meet and greet the drivers and just have a friendly afternoon with the guys, ask any questions that they may wish, and also to launch the event for Beacon. We also, just to follow on from the last race meet, as you know, Stuart had actually taken the track record from Roger Mears. So we expect that Roger will be hot on his heels, hopefully this meet, to take back his crown. But knowing Stuart, I don't think it's going to be that easy.
We have invited the other clubs, our sister clubs in Barbados, to come to this event. I think that you will notice from the last event, and we've been on tour now already for this year. We just came back from Jamaica. Actually, the two guys on my right, they're getting their cars this evening. So they have a lot of work to do to get ready for July 1st. But we've seen, not just in the spectator turnout, but a sort of downtrend, a small downtrend in the amount of cars that coming out. And it's great, I know Adrian has touched on this already, and so has Stefan, that you have sponsors who continue to support the sport. And with this opportunity, I would like to speak to everyone, not just the spectators, but our competitors and everybody, to continue to support the sponsors. Everybody that you see, the names on the cars, whoever, however big, however small, those are the people who are keeping this sport alive in very, very tough times. You have some business, give it to them first. Once you like motor racing, support our sponsors first. Those are the people keeping us here. As Stefan said, well, Stuart has set the bar for the year. In terms of his group, we still have Mark Maloney in preparation mode. He is not yet complete. Doug had some problems at the last event that he is rectifying too. Normally for a local event as this one, our entries close next Wednesday. So I'm going to be in a much better position to tell you where we stand with entries next Wednesday. But I do know that from the lower classes, it is much more subscribed than it was at the first event. So already we're looking at numbers between 55, 60 competitors at this race meet. But yes, I would certainly look forward to the battle with Roger. Roger has, and he's given me permission to communicate such that he has one thing that might hamper him, and it's a personal family matter. His wife is pregnant and is due on that same weekend. But he is committed to the race meet as long as that day is not going to be the day. So other than that, he's looking to come and get it back. I don't know if Stuart is going to make that very easy or not, but I think that will be a battle that everybody will want to see at Bushy Park. And it's a long time that we've been waiting to see somebody run with the Focus. We've also been working hard to try to get the motorcycles out. And generally speaking, the race meet before the international, which this one is, you normally see a lot more people come out as they get further down into the preparations for what most of them like to be at, which is the international race meet. So I anticipate that we will get our full complement of competitors. I mean, we're ready. We look at 19 races. Of course, we've had about 6 or 7 responses already from other clubs, and it would be great if we can get that race put together and have that run along with our local racing, because that also has a lot of interest.
First of all, I would like to thank Beacon for coming on board again with the sponsorship for the event. Obviously, it's very difficult times. I might be slightly biased, but I think motorsport is still a very good platform for companies to promote their products. It's second only really, or certainly one of the biggest events in terms of crowd participation and so on. A lot of work goes into it, as you know, these guys do a tremendous amount to put off the events. They're well attended, and of course the action is usually very hot, and I don't think this weekend will be any exception. From our point of view, we're just returning from our event at Jamaica. We had quite a few mechanical problems, hoping to get the cars back today, I hope, and we will be engaging to try and get the mechanical issues that we had, gearbox and so on, repaired in time for the event. And I see no reason why we shouldn't be there very strong. As Kurt was saying, we had a very good start to the year with the lap record in the first race of the year, so that I don't think we could have expected to start the season anything better than that. And you know, I think that there's perhaps a little bit of time maybe still left in the car, but it really just depends on whether we can get our issues rectified in time. I do expect a very stern challenge from Roger, and he's a very fierce competitor. Of course, as we all know, I think that maybe the issue with the lap record has kind of waved the red flag a little bit, and I fully expect that he will be out in full force, and it's going to be very difficult to keep him at bay, and times notwithstanding, I know that he'll be very, very competitive on the track, and very difficult to hold off or get past, as the case may be. But we're going to put our best foot forward, obviously try to keep clean, and hopefully we'll have an extremely good day of competitive racing. And I'm sure that in the lower groups as well, which have gotten better and better as the years progressed, have really provided some excellent entertainment on the race days. So we expect a very keen race day. I think the action is going to be very hot, and again, thank you to Beacon for supporting the event, and to all the other sponsors that come on board and keep supporting Barrel and racing. Thank you.
Regarding to the car now coming back from Jamaica, we have some troubles that we have to rectify, and the mechanic, which is the same mechanic for Stuart, he's going to have a big undertaking there between now and next week to try and get the cars in order, but hopefully he gets through everything in time.